welcome back to our summer 2023 adventure videos. Day one of our visit to Yellowstone Park saw us packing up early from Lewis Lake Campground so that we could be sure to get a good seat at Old Faithful Geyser. We're here at Old Faithful and it's going off without us. How rude. There she goes. It turns out that wasn't actually an eruption, but just the steam Old Faithful was always putting off. We had to wait a bit, but that gave us a great opportunity for some still photos and, of course, a couple of selfies. Joanna had an idea about what Old Faithful would sound like when it did go off.
Make noise.
This is why it pays to get to places early. There's Old Faithful. And look at all the benches over there. Those will all be full of people probably by 10 o'clock this morning. But right now, it's only 7:30. Yes, I feel smug. So Old Faithful's not going up, but that one is. I don't know which one that is. That's cool. Look at it go. It's going to town. It's getting there. Wow. Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Old Faithful, man, we made it. Look at that. It's cool. Hey! That was such a fun experience, and great to hear the families around us enjoying the show. Since it was right there, we decided to take the first tour of the Old Faithful Inn. Wow. The ceiling of the lobby is made up of thousands of lodgepole pine tree trunks. The posts are also lodgepole pines, as are the arms, but the lodgepole pine grows so straight, unusual trees with branches had to be found and then attached.
We'll stop and talk about the fireplace because it's a nifty fireplace. So as you're driving throughout the park, you're pointing at any random tree, you're pointing out a lodgepole pine. 8% of the park is forest, 8% of that forest is lodgepole pine. We have a lot of them. And we turn about 80,000 of them into the street, or this building. So just ran out back. The straight bits came within 2 miles of location. The curvy bits came within 5 miles of location. It was that whole farm to table thing way back when. And as the trees are local, the rock is local. That is 500.
Robert C. Reamer was the architect of not only Old Faithful Lodge, but also other lodges in the park, as we were soon to learn in the next few days. Of course, if you stayed in the lodge in 1903, it meant a small room and your bathroom was down the hall. It also meant you ate your meals with the other guests in this dining room, which at the time had a view of Old Faithful. The front of the lodge faced away from Old Faithful, so that when you arrived, they could plan for your wagon to pull up to a site like this. Yeah, it's bigger than we saw it before, huh? Tour, and we learned that this is the old house, they call that. You could get a hotel room there for $500 a night. You don't even get your own bathroom, because it was built in 1903. And then over here, same architect, But that's the new house, and there's one on the backside too, which you can't see, but those all have their own bathroom. Fun. Now that we were done with the tour of Old Faithful Lodge, there were plenty of other geysers and geothermal sites to see. Castle Geyser, which is less predictable than Old Faithful, is supposed to go off sometime between 12:30 today and the 26th, which is 2 days from now. So even between 2 hours and 2 days from now, it's going to go off. So if it goes off right now, we really timed this well, but probably is not. Look at the boiling water. Wow. Crusted pool. But you don't want to get into that hot tub. Bad idea. Wow. Carmel Geyser. Crazy. Just walking right through it. It's not that hot. Grand Geyser. Cool. Woo! Wow. Got a facial. Look at the orange. Tardy Geyser. You're kidding us now. Watch pot never boils, but this one boils all the time. After giving the Old Faithful Geyser Basin a thorough once-over, we drove up to see the Grand Prismatic Spring. Here we have the Grand Prismatic Spring, and lots and lots of tourists. What? Because it's Yellowstone summertime. Beautiful. Random stop here. This is all just water running down from these geysers into the river. Neat to see. We just saw Grand Prismatic Spring, which is gorgeous. We thought it'd be fun to take a bike ride after, but the trail was too rocky. A little bike ride out here. I thought it was a bike trail, but it's really for mountain bikes, so just riding on the road now. Kind of windy though. Madison is next. We put the bikes back on the van before heading up to our last stop of the day, Madison Station, but we didn't anticipate the traffic jam we were about to run into. What's your honk at? Get it? Madison Station has this amphitheater, a visitor center, and more breathtaking views. Yellowstone is the United States' first national park and was established March 1st, 1872, for the benefit and enjoyment of the people. We are blessed to live in such a beautiful country. Join us in our next video for day 2 of our Yellowstone adventures. Ulu Maka.